You're listening to the Sans Pants Network.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star, the comedy pop culture podcast hosted by me, Joel, and my two good friends, Jackson and Joel.
Also, host.
What's he doing?
I don't like this. I don't like this at
I
all.
don't like that. It's his.
This is the podcast where we ask the important questions.
I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson, and it's my podcast
You're
too.
also a host here.
Until I'm a host.
What's the question then, Jackson, if you're the host?
It's what wisdom could you impart on the Mighty Ducks?
That's close to what I was going to say, but not 100% correct.
Why is what you were going to say correct? Why can't what I said be correct?
Well, it's at the start when I said I'm the host, that's why. Host decides.
You're not the host.
I don't know if I like this.
You're a co-host.
Yeah.
We're all co-hosts and there's no main host.
I don't know if you can have three co-hosts.
You can have three co-hosts.
I reckon
Or
I could
three.
have...
You're my co-host, but
Yeah.
I'm your co-host.
Or I
Yeah.
could have a host with two co-hosts.
No, we're all hosts.
No, we're all
And we're all
hosts.
co-hosts of each other.
Yeah.
That's-
It's equal, you know,
Equal parts.
equal parts. We're all.
Plumbing the Death Star.
Yeah.
Why does he get two words?
I only got one. I was very humble on
Yeah,
this.
he got the
Death
the.
Stars together.
That stars two words.
Not in this case. Fine. Plumbing the Death Star.
Well, I'd say plumbing the to the room. Death
Star.
Star.
Maybe that's clever.
Yeah, the room is the fourth co-host.
He's plumbing. You're death, and I'm star.
Oh, hang on a second.
What? You want to be Star?
He's Star?
You want to be? You want to be
I'm
death?
plumbing him first. That makes sense.
That's the coolest. So
Yeah.
I'm happy.
No, it's actually cringe.
Oh,
It's too edgy.
shit. This wrecked my life. Anyway, what happens?
Speaking of wreck your life,
Yes.
Coach Bombay.
Yeah.
He's won his 30th case of being a lawyer.
Nice.
And he's feeling fucking
Don't-
red
yeah,
hot
yeah.
about it.
He's frisky free.
Don't you dare bring up that case he did lose. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't dream of it.
He's fucking jacked up as shit.
Yeah.
Always be winning. A, B, C.
Winning.
Okay, cool, yeah.
He jumps in his car.
Uh-huh. He's celebrating.
Okay.
And what better way to celebrate than to drink
Drive too fast?
No,
On alcohol?
Yes.
Okay.
If it wasn't illegal, it would be a good way to celebrate. And dangerous.
yeah. If drink driving wasn't illegal, that would be the best way to celebrate anything.
If drink driving wasn't illegal and dangerous, it would be awesome.
Yeah. If there was like...
So if this wasn't, it wouldn't get me in trouble and very dangerous for myself and others. Oh, if it wasn't that, yes!
It would be so cool.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would say it would
be
be-
great.
look, this
you know
might-
what would be great? I don't know. Deep throating like a 6-foot long hot dog. If it didn't kill me and I choked it down.
It would be cool.
Oh, it'd be great.
It would capture a lot. I mean, if it was safe.
Somehow I think that the people experiencing this podcast solely through an audio medium would have just heard the most unpleasant sound I've ever heard on this show. But somehow if they saw it, wasn't too bad.
No, I think the people watching it on YouTube and TikTok and the people who hear it get two equal parts of
Yeah.
a horrendous thing. Because the visual was pretty bad,
Yeah.
but the audio was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So you really don't win. Okay, drink driving. He's
Yeah,
drink driving.
gets drink driving, gets caught. He's like, that's all right, I'll just represent myself.
Yep.
Mistake.
Because he has represented himself before with a few other misdemeanors.
Okay.
And this time, his law firm,
Yeah,
Run-
Mr. Ducksworth.
run by Mr. Ducksworth, is like, guess what, fuckwit? You ain't going to be representing yourself. We're going to cut a deal.
Yeah.
And the deal is that you need to cop 500 hours of community service. I almost said customer service. Go work at Target.
Because Mr. Coach Bombay, he worked too hard.
I
he needs
see.
to take
Obsessed
a break.
with work.
Obsessed with work, obsessed with winning.
Tut,
he
tut.
needs to
And he-
understand that he needs to take a break sometimes.
Okay.
That winning isn't everything, and that maybe he just needs to have a little.
You said relax.
He also
That's not
needs to
drink
stop
driving.
bending the rules, I think, is something that
Okay.
happens. Anyway.
Yeah, you can play by the rules. You got to
Yeah,
do it.
you got to play by the rules,
yeah.
but also fucking relax about work.
You
every
got
now
to
and
chill. You
then.
got to have
So-
a decent work-life balance, and also, I mean, look, what's the opposite of honest? Dishonest.
Dishonest,
A
yeah.
dishonest victory isn't really a victory. It's
Okay.
not winning at all costs.
Which is terrible advice for a lawyer.
Yeah. Well, it's all about
Yeah, if-
dishonest victory.
Yeah, if you're a lawyer
Yeah.
and you find out your person's guilty, you're not meant to be like, well, no.
Too bad.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Well, yeah.
If you're a lawyer and your
don't
guys.
Yeah.
Mr.
But
Ducksworth
I don't know what
is-
happens with lawyers because I am not a lawyer.
If
But
you're a lawyer-
if your lawyer is like, well, you got the presumed innocence.
Yeah.
But then again, it's just like, what is
Apparently
what
happens
is
all the time.
What is
Yeah.
the code there? Is
The
there
code
a
You gotta
is
just
the-
represent your guy.
The code is to represent the guy as much as possible.
Yeah.
Does that include omitting evidence? All those kind
I think it's treated like a game where it's like you're not lying.
Okay.
But you can't. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think knowing, like, if-
I'm like, Mr. Lawyer, sir, yes, I know you're referring me. I killed that man. I did it. I'd do it again.
The lawyer's gonna be like, sorry, I went deaf for 5 minutes just then. Can you not say that again?
Don't say that I killed that man and I loved it every moment.
Yeah, well, I went deaf
and-
again for some
and
reason. What's happening
no
to me?
amount of jail time will ever rehabilitate me.
I can go deaf.
I have killed
Hang
and
on.
will kill again.
Something's wrong with my freaking ears over here. Can you give me one moment? Then you leave, you come back. Are you all done saying things? So you can get back to the case.
And he's like, and before you say anything, a few things to add.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, my poor ears.
Hey, I've obviously not heard anything, but like, I'll just let you know. If you were going to say anything incriminating, that would probably be bad. But like, lucky I've gone deaf all those previous times. But like, just in case it happens in the future, there's a little warning for you.
Yeah. You said hypothetically. That's what I heard. Hypothetically.
hypothetically. As a
Hypothet-
joke,
As
I
a
think
joke. As a joke, if you killed those men.
I think you said I'm practicing for a play, and then you said all those things. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm deaf again.
That's okay. You said no now because that doesn't mean anything because you're not
No
saying
by itself is meaningless. No. I did kill those people. That's not a joke, and I'd do it again. Right.
This is not a play. I am not reading this from a script.
Sorry, I
100% did it, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Care?
Sorry,
I don't
mate.
speak English anymore. So I don't know what you said, actually, and I can no longer represent you. You need to find a lawyer that can speak your language. Okay, have a good one. Is that guy guilty? I don't know.
No, I couldn't hear him.
I
My
don't
ears
speak.
were
I,
fucking-
couldn't- I don't have ears, and he actually never said anything. Actually, I don't even speak English, so
Off I go.
who can say
Yeah,
what's
like,
going on?
yeah. 'Cause I don't really fully understand. Like, if you're a lawyer, like an honest lawyer,
Yeah.
Ideally, if you're like, 100% that the person you're representing a big piece of shit,
Yeah.
and has done the crime that you are having to defend, you'd be like, as a lawyer, I don't know if I could do
Well,
this.
I
I
think you gotta-
think
Then
you
they're
can-
like, but what about these fat stacks of cash that I have? And then you're like, well, now I'm changing my tone.
I think you hear sometimes about lawyers who are like, I no longer want to represent this person.
Yeah.
Like it's like your personal choice, but I don't know.
But I think there's also a lot of like, okay, you've done it. We know that you've done it now. Like me, so
Yeah.
we as in like
Okay,
me, the lawyer, and
hi, new lawyer. I killed that man.
okay, that's
Okay.
All right.
I heard that came across loud and clear, and that's okay. So what we're gonna do is, if they offer us anything, we're gonna take it because if we don't, and then they find out you did the thing that you did, you will get worse.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Like most lawyers, are
How
not.
do you plead? Not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
They didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
In fact, you'll find, Your Honor, that the defendant is still alive.
If I'm deaf, Your Honor.
It's so funny. Like
I can't hear.
you've been spending the whole case arguing that he did do it, but let's get this sentence. You stand up. You're like, I guess I was wrong. Ignore all of that.
Don't worry about it.
My client didn't do it. You know when I said he did do it, but let's go for a lighter sentence? Forget it. I don't know what I'm crazy.
Lapse in something that day.
Sorry, I think when I said we're looking to lower the sentence, we will be pleading guilty. I was just having one of those silly days.
Yeah. Oh,
Your
yeah.
Honor, I'm on one right now. I'd like to plead I got that dog in me. So I don't know if that's 5-minute recess.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Coach Bombay.
Yeah.
So finds out that he's going to be coaching the District 5 Pee Wee hockey team.
Okay.
And he fucking hates kids and he fucking hates hockey.
Yeah.
Those are two things that he says.
Okay.
Yes.
Minus a couple of fucks.
Right.
And that's because, and we found out in a flashback, that he used to play for a Pee Wee hockey team.
Oh.
The Hawks.
Okay.
And the Hawks
They win every single grand final for like since the 1970, I want to say two,
Okay.
maybe even earlier, to present day. Every single one except for one.
And that was because
Coach Bombay, but little boy Bombay.
Okay.
Gordon Bombay, small,
Yeah.
played for them.
Yes.
And scores were level. And just before overtime, he got a penalty.
Mm.
And he went left. He went right. He went left again. He did the triple.
Triple dyke?
No,
Can't be right.
It's triple dick.
Deck? D-E-K-E.
Yeah, Deke.
Deke?
Triple Deke.
Triple Deke.
Triple dick.
The goalie is 11 years old, so has no fucking clue what's going on. Falls out of the goals. Bombay, as a little boy,
Hits maybe the post or some shit.
Okay.
has a
Like
shot.
mine.
It hits the
Whiffs
post.
it.
Yeah.
Whiffs it bad.
And he's like a quarter inch to the right and would have been a goal.
Yeah, but a quarter inch to the left would have been a complete miss.
Yeah,
that's
which is the
true.
same as hitting the post.
Yeah,
so there is a
yeah.
motivational speech that involves that later in the film, but it means nothing to me.
Absolutely
That's
nothing.
funny.
Anyway, so because
yeah.
of that, the coach of the Hawks, who is
Yeah.
still present day coach of the Hawks, a Pee Wee hockey team,
Yeah.
Sad.
is like,
Yes.
hey, you got to do this for not only the team, but for me. And if you miss, you're letting every single person down.
Oh, yeah. Not only are you
no.
letting every single person down, I know your dad has recently died this year. You'll also be letting down the
Yeah.
memory of your dead father. This movie rules because it's in a certain universe
Yeah.
where Pee Wee hockey is so important. I need you to know how important this
Okay.
Pee Wee hockey is. There's commentators. For
Whoa.
Pee Wee hockey. There is news articles about this particular. There is like
Minnesota's fucking lost their
Yeah,
mind for
like-
What
this.
news?
There-
Is it a newspaper dedicated to Pee Wee hockey?
Pretty
Well,
much.
it's front page news.
But like,
Pretty
is the
much.
first page user like the Times?
it seems to be like Minnesota hockey news, I guess,
Okay.
or whatever it is. But very much everyone's taking this very seriously.
Yeah.
There's a beautiful photo when it becomes the final of it's got like Coach Bombay, and it's like the cover of Face Off, but it's Coach Bombay on one side and the
That's
other guy on
awesome.
the other.
Coach
side.
Riley.
Coach Riley on the
So
other
it's
side.
So is it the Ducks versus Hawks?
Yeah.
in
That-
the
that-
playoff final. So their first game,
Yeah.
we jumped around too much there.
I'm jumping around too much. This is how important.
All right.
So the finals are stacked. There's so much
Full-
of a crowd,
full
and not only this, they're wearing merch.
Whoa!
So
Pee Wee hockey
They
merch.
have
Yeah.
Pee Wee hockey merch, and then and with the Ducks. So as JD said,
Yeah.
they become they're District 5 initially, then they become the Ducks. So in the span of like midway through the season, they become the Ducks. Good enough that they end up printing merch to sell.
That's awesome.
That are large, and they're not just parents, and they're not just friends of parents.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people there.
Are they like an up and like? Are they? Okay.
They-
Fair enough. Fair
And
enough.
so now Pee Wee hockey is genuinely, I think 11 to 12 years old.
yeah.
And it feels that every team gets one 17-year-old boy.
That's very. So wait, there's like one huge kid
Yeah.
in every hockey team.
Seems to be that in every hockey team they play, there is one huge kid.
That's awesome. That's all right.
So just
Cool.
double checking their ages.
Yeah.
Now, look, the actor that does play the 17-year-old boy
Is an
presumably,
adult?
He is, I think, he's young. I think he was
Okay.
like 13 or 14 at the time of filming, but he looks like he's 17.
And each team has one.
It seems to be, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know how regular hockey works.
Me
Maybe they do
neither.
have one giant guy.
I think that's only fair.
Yeah. To have one giant
I was
guy
going to
per
show you a
team.
photo, but I just realized in isolation he just looks like a rowdy teen.
He does. He has an awesome face there.
Yeah.
He looks like he would push me over.
He
And
would.
Yeah, that's good.
He gets drafted into the team, so it's Fulton for everyone who
Yeah.
is familiar with the Mighty Ducks,
The
but for some
Duckheads.
reason didn't know who we were talking about.
Yeah.
And Fulton gets drafted into the team when he is playing hockey, normal hockey, in an alley and whacks a ball and misses the goals and smashes Coach Bombay's
Limousine.
limousine window.
That's awesome.
And then Bombay's like,
Like,
Jesus
this kid-
Christ.
He's
Delinquent, but he's got spunk.
He's got like he's real good at slap shot, and he gets usually 1 in 5.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Now-
and it's a powerful slap shot.
So it's
anyway,
Ducks v Hawks. That's the end.
No,
so that's the end.
At the
That's
start, it's District 5 first.
Yeah.
First move, Coach Bombay. And this is important because this is where we're going
We're
to
coming in.
struggle.
Okay.
Because first round, Coach Bombay is like, fucking play hockey.
Yeah.
And they have no equipment, no uniforms. They're playing
Okay.
against the Hawks.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like, so he has a initial training session.
Yeah.
Where he
And
drives
so
his
he
limousine
drives
onto
his-
the rink.
Yes, he
That's
drives his
awesome.
limo onto the ice.
Oh, yeah,
It's
fro-
just
a frozen lake.
He's like, don't worry, trust me. I think I played pee-wee hockey when I was but a boy. I know a thing or two about ice hockey. He's got like an incredible level of knowledge for ice hockey.
Does
for
he say
someone
that
who's-
and then drive the limousine
Pretty much,
onto the
he's like,
ice?
No,
trust
he
me.
uses that as an excuse for why he drove the limousine onto
That
the
does-
ice.
He's
two
like,
things
trust
are not
me, I
connected,
know,
Coach Bombay.
I know what I'm doing. All right.
Yeah.
Because he has not played hockey, I think, since then. But don't worry, he was like almost a virtuoso with
Yeah,
ice
okay.
hockey. He didn't do it for maybe
That doesn't
I don't know how old
translate-
he is currently.
Yeah.
But let's say 25.
But that doesn't translate to the limousine's
knows.
not going to fall on the ice. Okay.
He drives
Fair enough.
onto the ice. He then introduces
That's
himself.
like driving your car into a basketball court and being like, don't worry, I play
worry.
basketball.
I know what I'm doing.
When I
It'll
was
be-
11.
It'll be fine, I say.
Okay.
All the kids are not that impressed, I think, with his limousine.
No, they love the limousine. They just want to get in it.
They do want to get in it.
That's awesome.
And they get in every way
Yeah.
possible.
If I
Through
saw
the
a guy drive a
sunroof.
limousine into a frozen lake, I would not want to get in it because I would be like, this man's about to die.
Yeah. Not only do they want to get in it, they then do get in it, but they also like shake it a bit. So it's
That's
very
crazy.
bad. It's very bad. I was waiting the whole thing to go
Imagine-
bang. Anyway,
Great tragedy
Oh,
strikes
yeah,
as an
yeah.
entire hockey team and their coach
Yeah.
have sunk into a
yeah,
frozen lake.
yeah. Maybe getting a guy who was pinned for like a DUI
Yeah.
to coach a hockey team.
Drove a bunch of children onto the ice and sunk, and now is a big ice block.
was not a good idea, especially unsupervised, as yes, a lot of children are now drowned at the bottom
Imagine
of the lake.
you're watching that, you're like, oh, I'm just watch my kid training. You see the coach drive a limousine onto the kids run into it, and you're like, maybe I don't know how hockey works.
So they haven't even done like a whole training session.
He just
with it
yell. He pretty much
because-
he just yells at them.
Yeah.
a little bit because he's like, "What's going?" And then one of the mothers, Charlie's mum, is just like, "What the hell are you doing driving a limousine onto the ice?"
That's a question
We're
I'll ask
done.
him.
I'm taking my boy.
Yeah.
Training's off.
Good.
So they don't even get a chance to train together. So he's yet to experience District 5 play ice hockey because they are shit.
Okay.
They
And
don't
this is a
work as
surprises to him.
they don't.
Okay.
They don't really know how to skate. They can't shoot or pass.
Right.
They haven't trained at all. They don't have uniforms, so they're just wearing like homemade red
Whatever they got.
shirts.
Yeah, okay.
Goldberg, the goalie, is afraid of getting hit by the puck.
Fair enough.
His equipment isn't. He's got like newspapers taped to his legs rather than actual shin guards.
It rules.
That is awesome.
And Coach Bombay coaches against Coach Riley in the first game of the
Yeah.
year, loses 17-0. Coach Riley's
Embarrassing.
like, maybe
Cringe.
just kill yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's embarrassing first off because it's like, wow, I used to coach me and I choked on that game that
Yeah.
and everyone remembers this thing because
And
there's
he's
a whole
like,
like bunch of flags and one of them is like runners up, like
That's
silver
so
medalist, and he's
funny.
like, I want to take that one down. And Coach Bombay, he's cut, he's distraught. He's not thinking it's sad that you are 20 years later and you're still coaching
relevant to your-
Pee-wee hockey and you're
you
mocking me.
are you happy with
I'm
your life?
a lawyer, which everyone seems to mock, which is very
That's
good.
awesome.
So yeah, he doesn't take the lesson of like, maybe I shouldn't
Dwell on-
obsess about the
Yeah.
past because this is a very sad life you live, Coach Riley.
He's
He's like,
I'm cut.
I'm cut. And we've got to beat this. And so he starts taking out that aggression on the children. Because they are terrible at hockey. And he's like,
Throwing
"You
rocks
suck."
at him and stuff?
No,
Not yet.
he's just in. So this is when the first game happens.
Okay.
He spends the entire game just giving him a big spray.
He's just like, what
Fuck
are you
you,
doing?
kids! Fucking
I
have a
said-
shot!
I said hit the... Why are you doing it? What are you doing?
That's
you
awesome.
suck,
I
kid.
hate you,
Yeah.
and I hate you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna strangle you, kid.
And
That's
to-
awesome.
And to his credit, some of the kids are very annoying, especially Averman, who won't shut the fuck up.
Oh,
He
he's
keeps
so
making
annoying.
shitty quips. Oh, he's the most annoying kid. My step one, I'm cutting that kid. I don't care.
Averman,
You're out.
Yeah.
You're taking out, Averman. I don't give a shit. You're gone.
Jackson, I know you haven't seen it recently, but
Yeah.
Averman spends the entire movie just like putting on like almost like radio announcer voice.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no.
like when everyone's they're playing hockey, he's in the bench, being like swing, bada bada bada, swing, bada bada.
Yeah, he's
And
out.
Yeah, and Coach
Maybe we hit him with our car. I don't know.
He's like, it's a,
Oh,
he says,
no.
this is a
Very
baseball.
annoying.
This is a baseball. What are you doing? And he's like, hit the puck. Bada, 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 bada. Yeah, he's annoying. He's annoying as hell. Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, so that happens. We get
Yeah.
embarrassed. Lose Coach Bombay loses 17-0.
Yeah.
Second match rolls around. He's like, got a better idea. I was going to teach them all how to take a fall.
Yeah, cheating.
Oh, cheating.
And then he's
That's
like,
awesome.
we'll cheat. We'll do fine.
Yeah.
get a win, it'll be chill. And they can't cheat properly, so the umpires are like,
We know what you're doing.
we know
Stop
what,
it.
we know what you're doing, stop
Okay.
it. Then there's a legitimate chance for Charlie, who is like, well, ends up being like the star kid on the team, to take a big fall and like actually score.
Yeah.
And he doesn't take it because he doesn't want to cheat.
Yeah.
And then Bombay cracks the shits.
Yeah.
And then after the game, everyone's like, fuck you, coach.
How
Cheating
dare
felt
you."
like shit, and we couldn't even win that way.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Fair
I think
enough.
it's an inspirational speech from the guy who he buys hockey
Hans.
shoes. off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hans, who runs the
Skate shop.
the skate shop, who used to be his idol when he was a child.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
sadness in this
Yes,
movie. Yeah.
but once again, Pee-wee hockey
Yeah.
is very
paramount.
important.
Yeah,
to
okay.
Minnesota.
It's interesting though because the team is very poor, and that's apparent in what happens next.
Yeah.
Coach Bombay clearly very rich.
Never buys them equipment or anything.
No, he sort of. It's weird because he travels around in a limousine all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But presumably the law firm is paying for that.
Yeah.
That's
Because
true.
that's part of the stipulation. Because he has to get a driver because he cannot drive anymore. Because
That
no one
get the
trusts him.
DUI.
Because
he lost his license.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so the team, District 5 at this point is still called District 5.
Yeah.
And they are fucking awful.
Okay.
And they're poor as shit.
Right.
And Bombay's like, I got a good idea. So he goes to Duckworth, his boss, and is like, hey, you want me to do well? You want everyone to have a fair go? Give me $15,000.
He's-
I'm going to
yeah.
buy jerseys. I'll print you a jersey, and everyone's going to get equipment. And then we'll be competitors.
Again, he's got a good point here because it's like we want to try and win, or you want me to teach a lesson, and it's like fair enough. I get this that we should be competing, but it's unlevel playing field.
Yeah.
This
Fair
is not
enough.
fair. These kids are strapping newspapers to their legs.
Yeah.
We need to level the playing field, and they are. We're a poorer district. We don't have any money, but you could be the hero, Mr. Duckworth.
So they're not named after Duck the animal.
No, they're named
Named
after...
after Duck the guy.
The
Yeah.
lawyer.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
So then Bombay comes back to the kids, shows them the new jersey, pitches them why ducks
Yeah.
are good.
Okay.
And then
Ducks
the kid,
together strong is
All right.
basically
Yeah,
Ducks flock, I guess.
Yeah.
ducks fly together.
Yeah, okay. So do any birds. That's not true.
That isn't true.
I mean, most birds.
No, just
I think most
migrating
birds
like
go
some
together.
migration birds, and also, not all.
It's rare to get a solo bird.
Is it?
How often do you see...
What do you mean?
You see mostly birds together
Okay.
in this life.
I
I
disagree
don't know.
strongly.
I'm like, look, yeah, you get like
Name a
say,
bird.
Eagle.
Magpie.
You see magpies together all the time.
Yeah, but
Flocking together,
Not
forming
flocking,
A,
you see
like
one or two or three.
doing like a V together.
No,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
Eagles.
sometimes you see two together.
Vulture.
Vultures are always just two together. You get two of most birds.
Yeah,
lots
two, a team of two. You say?
It's a team. You get mostly two birds in this life. Sometimes
What about hawks?
more.
Yeah.
Hawks, you do get one of. I will
Yeah,
give you
which
that.
so it's almost like the ducks and the hawks is like the message here.
No.
Well, I don't know the message. I don't remember the movie. I'm just talking birds.
So Duckworth agrees.
Yep.
Kid
Kids get beautiful
Bombay goes to
Yeah.
the class and they're like, "Hey, look, you know what?
Got beautiful
You're right.
uniforms.
I've been absolutely chewed out for making you cheat. I've realized the error of my ways. Went and spoke to my good friend Hans. Then went to Charlie's house to apologize to him and his mum. I want to fuck his mum.
Charlie
Okay.
kind of wants me to fuck his mum.
Yeah, Charlie's like, hey, can you
Weird.
just sort my mum out and just give
Yeah.
her a big fuck?
Yeah.
That's unsettling.
Yes.
I
And
don't
he-
like that.
Correct.
Charlie's like, yeah, mom's dated a bunch of people, but once they get a look at me, they're out of here.
Yeah.
Probably because you were encouraging people to fuck your mum,
Yeah,
Charlie.
that's-
It's
no good.
weird.
We're going to have to fuck Charlie's mum.
Do we have to?
I have to. Well, all three of us?
I guess so. Otherwise, that seems to be why they get close as coach and... Because
Guess.
we form like a stepdad relationship
that's-
with Charlie.
Are we triple
feel-
dadding in this?
I feel maybe before we look. Hey,
Maybe I'll fuck Goldberg's mom.
that's fine. Hey,
We'll
let's
each
not.
pick a kid and
Let's-
fuck that kid's mom.
Okay, I was going to say, look, let's keep this professional.
Oh,
We
okay.
are the children, we're their coach.
Oh, that's
let's
true.
also not try and,
Be all of their dads. I'm going to
Okay.
fuck all of the mums.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll fuck all the dads. Up top.
Yeah! have fun. And then,
I'll
the
be
coach,
the coach.
everyone's gonna call you the no fuck coach.
That's fine.
Oh,
They're-
check out Mr. No Fuck
That's probably
Coach.
good.
Good. In fact, they are 11 and 12. This is great news for me.
It's actually bad that they're saying fuck at all. Then
Correct.
But if I was a parent, I mean, I know I'm getting railed by one of
Yeah.
us, but if I was a parent and I found out the coach was called the no fuck coach, I would be happy about it. I would be like, that's better than the fuck coach. That's a win.
but that's
Yeah.
funny because I'm fucking the fuck coach.
yeah, you two are the fuck coaches.
You're fucking the fuck coach.
No,
I'm
the parents are
We got
fucking.
confused which is fucking each other.
No, the parents.
Guys, don't fuck at each other. Fuck the parents.
I was being a parent in that situation.
Fucking idiots.
Being like, I like the no fuck coach, but I'm fucking the fuck coach.
Well,
so
I
I
like
guess
that
I
my
like fucking the fuck
I just
coach.
like that my kids call that coach the no fuck coach. I don't like if the kids call us the fuck coaches. That feels like we're coaching people to fuck.
Am I teaching them not to fuck? Am I like an
Yeah, that's
abstinence
bad
coach?
too.
Either way, I'm not happy that we're stopping like the parents here. Let's
Okay,
not
fair
do
enough.
this.
Well, let's go back to Mighty Ducks, how the
Okay,
movie pans out. Then they have like a proper training session in the
Yep.
new equipment. They realize that, oh, hang on, maybe this is all right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
recruit the big kid who broke all the windows in the
Okay.
limo.
We recruit like
Two
figure skater.
dancers.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
We teach Fulton, who is the big kid. The reason he never actually played hockey is because he didn't know how to skate. We teach him how to skate by
Okay.
strapping on rollerblades and skating through a mall and causing so much havoc, including
Nice.
Fulton knocking an old lady into a fountain.
Full on
Oh
shoves
my
that old
God.
lady in a fountain with no repercussion.
He comes back for like 2 seconds. He's like, sorry, and then just fucks off.
That old woman is dead.
Yeah.
She's not happy.
Guaranteed, dude.
She is definitely not happy.
Yeah.
Old people have fragile bones.
Yeah.
Like
That's just the way of
The
life.
coach, Coach Bombay does a pretty good job, and then eventually, like, he gets there's like a star player that's playing for the Hawks, but he shouldn't be, so he basically puts his job on the line.
Okay.
And he's like, right, well, if looking up the district lines, he's actually not a Hawk. He's a Duck. He should be playing for a Duck. This is the laws of the
Okay.
Pee Wee laws, right? But that father of that kid is a good friend of Ducksworth. And he's like, because again, Pee Wee, you have to understand.
Yeah, I get it.
It's the most important thing in
There's
the
nothing
world.
that matters
important.
more than Pee Wee hockey.
So the coach Riley and the dad go to the lawyer Duckworth. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're good friends, and they're like, "Look, there's been a misunderstanding, so we need to iron this out. This kid's going to play for the Hawks. All you got to do is recant your complaint, and it's all going to be tickety boo."
Okay.
And then Coach Bombay is like,
Okay, easy. I'm not
"Easy.
doing that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
thank you.
okay.
You look, Ducksworth. You taught me a very good lesson of like, if we need to win, we got to win honestly, and they're not playing by the rules. So I'm not doing this. I'm not going to recant. He's like, you want to get fired for this? And he's like, do you want to fire me for this? And he's like, well, you're fired. And then he just starts quacking at Mr. Duckworth.
Yeah, it's
a great
awesome.
scene.
Okay.
And one of my personal favorite, where he starts being like, yes, Mr. Duckworth. Of course, Mr. Duckworth. Quack, 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 Mr. Duckworth. And then Mr. Duckworth is like, Gordon, stop your quacking.
Stop quacking at me, Gordon.
Stop.
That is awesome.
And then as he
That's
walks
great.
out, he's like, "You may have the Ducks jersey, but you didn't earn it."
Okay. All right. He's
anyway,
got his ass. Yeah, good.
So gets fired, and then he can focus far more on Pee Wee hockey at
Right.
this point.
Because I'm
Awesome.
guessing now it pays more.
yeah. It's paying more than his lawyer job, sure.
Well, I mean, look, jumping forward into movies that aren't the first Mighty Ducks,
Yeah.
Yes.
they do.
Yeah, again.
If
once
Pee Wee
again,
hockey is the greatest,
Hockey.
most important thing in the world.
Because again, it is. I don't really give a shit about of like District 5, but now that the Ducks, they're making money. They're selling the jerseys.
hand over
Yeah.
foot, baby.
Ooh.
Rich.
Yeah,
That's rich.
Oh,
yes.
And Bombay uses his successful coaching career to get a position in the minor leagues, which is like the level just below the NHL. So
Okay.
He does
What a
well for
career
himself.
trajectory, dude.
after not playing hockey for like 15
Yeah.
years,
He was a star
Yeah.
at 11.
At 11 years old, still a star.
He's a star.
Still counts.
Just doesn't. He knew it all. Kept up here.
Yeah.
He's an incredible
Kept
player.
it in the noggin,
That's
dude.
what it's- Yes.
So Adam Banks joins the Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, "Fuck this guy," but then they're like, "Actually, he's all right."
Yeah, he's alright.
Team comes together. They get better and better. They
Mm.
make the playoffs. They just needed to win a couple of games at the start.
Then they get the confidence.
Well, also because you just need to, bottom two are the only ones that don't make playoffs. in Pee Wee
I see,
hockey.
I see.
Even though it's once again the most important thing ever. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
easy to get into playoffs. One team got wiped out by the flu.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Or
it's
measles, sorry.
Measles,
measles.
okay, got him.
So they just had to beat one team to make the playoffs, which they did.
Yeah.
Then in the playoffs, just a dominant run.
Okay.
Lots of set plays. Lots
He
of
teaches them the triple dig. He teaches them the flying V. A lot of this we actually don't see because it's a bit of a surprise when they just do it on the field. They're like, this wasn't set up at all.
and then
of course.
the final match is against the Hawks.
Right, of course.
And they play dirty and they put Adam Banks in hospital.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're like, that goddamn traitor. How dare he play for the Ducks, even though
It's
once
really
again,
not his
really
choice.
Not his choice
He is
at
a
all.
child.
He is 11 years old. But don't worry, we have our 17-year-old that can knock that boy out like that.
You gotta have a big kid. That is true.
Oh, and also I guess like the team at points of the movie hate Bombay because they find out he used to be a Hawk, but then with the new district lines, he's like
is a duck?
He's like, hey, I would have been a duck.
Yeah.
Okay.
They also overhear like a speech where he's given Riley, but like
He's
Bombay's being very
sarcastic.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
But once again, they are 11 years old
Yeah,
and
they
don't
don't know
fully
shit.
understand.
He's
this,
like,
so they're
yeah, winning's everything. I'd rather not be alive than win.
Your
yeah,
brain's
they're a
not
bunch
fully
of
formed
losers.
till you're
You're right.
30.
Yeah, they suck definitely. Yeah. Winning is everything, and they're like, he hates us.
I don't even think
Very
Bombay is meant to be 30 in this yet.
Well, there you go. His brain's not fully formed
'Cause-
yet either.
Mighty Ducks comes out in 92,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he won.
Well, he's a lawyer.
He
right?
came second in 73. So if you assume that
He's 11 or 12 years old.
Yeah.
in 73,
Yeah.
oh, actually, maybe he would have been.
How
Maybe he's like-
old is Coach Bombay?
In the
Bless
Mighty
you.
Ducks.
Yeah, that's good.
I think so.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good. Everybody's got their little machine out. Well, I'm machineless.
Looking
Look at
us, my expired
how old
pineapple
he
Doritos.
was. Yeah,
He's 30, I
yeah, he's
think.
30. Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so his
30.
brain's fully formed.
Just.
Just
Oh,
just
okay.
finished.
So I thought he was 30
clumping
because it's
up.
like Island because the big, 30 and 0 because he's talking about the cases. But does this also meaning that he's also 30 years old?
Well, I guess it
Whoa.
makes sense because, yeah, like if this movie's set in the year it came out, 92,
Yeah.
he was 11 when he participated in the
Mm-hmm.
1973 fuck up.
Whoa.
And
Be nice to him, dude.
No, dude, fuck
Okay,
him.
fair
Should have made that shot. Anyway, comes down to a penalty against the Hawks.
Yep.
Charlie has exactly the same move as
Yep.
Bombay, but he nails it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then everyone goes fucking ape
Yeah,
shit.
because Charlie he got taught the triple once
Triple
again.
deke.
We don't see this,
Yeah.
but it was very good to be like Charlie. We'll do the triple deke, and it's like it's been
He-
set up the whole film, and it's
It
so
is-
funny.
There is a you don't see it, but there's like a very big conversation about exactly that.
Yeah.
In the diner, and then they talk about it one more time.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot that happens clearly off.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Which kind of needs to because they kind of blitz through a lot of training very quickly.
Yeah.
It does seem like it sometimes. I'm like, was that just one training session? But clearly it's not.
I'm
Clearly
assuming it's a montage.
it's not played like one, but let's assume
Weird.
yes.
Okay.
It's also a weird movie if you do revisit it.
Mm.
I like it a lot, but it follows Bombay a lot, which means that at points it doesn't feel like a kids movie. But then the kids are fucking goofballs and
Yeah.
acting like a fucking.
Yeah, so we've
don't
all
know.
got a DUI. We're like,
Yes.
dang, we got these bunch of ragtag kids that we got to teach how to play hockey. Now, what's going in our favor is they actually are very good working as a teammate.
Okay.
Because as a team, sorry, because they initially they follow well first off they get a can of chili, and they feed this to a dog, and then they follow that dog
Okay.
around. So that it shits in a handbag,
Right.
Which then they put on the side of the street, and then they put $1 just flapping out there to see who can pick it up to pick up the shit purse, and they do this incredibly well. There's no cameras involved. This is pre-YouTube.
do we
they
need
are
to-
doing this for love of the game.
Can we maybe put hockey to the side and focus in on this?
If you want,
I think yes.
I think we could start Jackass.
but with children.
Yeah.
This might get us into more trouble.
Okay.
We gotta wait until there maybe
Also,
like,
it's community service. Who's signing off on child jackass?
yeah.
Yeah, I think if
yeah.
I say the words child jackass in a court, I will be sent to jail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
given
okay.
the chair.
Fair
and,
enough.
and then the person who is like opens up the shit purse is
Yeah.
very angry, but then sees the kids and then chases them, and then they escape. And again, there's a bit of teamwork and all that. They
Okay.
work well together, so they already are a pretty tight knit team.
Working against us is I don't know the rules of hockey.
Well, it seems to be like neither does Pee Wee hockey. To be
Okay.
honest.
It's just
Alright.
kind of anything goes.
It feels
Okay.
that way to be like, look, I don't know how I can ice skate.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it well.
I can't ice skate well enough to play ice hockey, which is very upsetting.
Does that mean you're going to be walking out on the field slipping and sliding?
No, I'll
Their
probably-
children won't respect you, dude.
I'll skate on I'll skate on normally.
Skis. Anything goes.
Anything goes.
It's good if you do the whole coaching in the limousine.
Just on the ice the whole time.
Yeah.
That's because the limousine just has no traction. So you're just sliding in the. All right, kids.
Cleaning up all the opposition. We did it.
No, that was
okay.
easy. I've just put a whole team in hospital, but we won.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
winning's winning.
Anything
Winning
goes.
is winning. So yeah, look, thing working against us is we don't know hockey, but we
Yes.
do know some sport. And I think just by that alone, and we got to assume that maybe we also fucked up the 1973
Okay.
Penalty shootout.
We fucked up by not learning how to play
But
hockey.
not how to play hockey in the slightest.
We
It's
got
great
the
if it was-
penalty in 1973, and we're
Why?
like,
What?
oh no, I never learned how to play. I've just been hanging out ice skating quietly to the side.
So again, this happens in the film. I don't know if this is actually a rule of the hockey, but it's like there's a penalty, which means anyone on your team or anyone on the ice can take it. And for some reason, 1973, Coach Rye looks at the three of us. He's like, the three of you do it. We're just like,
One where
Oh,
three boys.
no.
It's also funny to imagine I'm just sitting in the crowd watching. And penalty shot, Jackson.
huh?
I don't even have skates.
I'm eating a hot dog.
Oh, all right. Oh my god.
And then you go to take the shot, you swing, you miss the puck entirely, you fall over, your pants fall down, your ass comes
My
out.
ass cheeks land on the hockey rink, but like you know when you lick a cold pole
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
both ass cheeks get fused to the eye.
why was his ass wet? I don't understand.
All right, Jackson, you missed the penalty shot. Stand up. Oh God!
They get
My
there
ass
with like
is stuck to the ice.
like a spatula, having to get your ass cheeks off the ice.
This would never have happened if I kept eating a hot dog in my wet seat.
Little boy, why is your ass so wet?
I'm not even on the team.
You've embarrassed the Hawks
I was just
and
sitting in a
yourself.
puddle eating a hot dog.
And your dad's dead and he hates you.
Just
This
sitting,
is the worst day of my
just
life.
sitting there in like a damn seat, empty seat next to you. This was reserved for my dead dad.
There's two little ass
yeah.
patches on the ice of my skin.
Okay, and coming up next to take this penalty for the Hawks is the saddest little boy that we could find in the stands.
Why would you do that?
This boy's dad died recently and hates him.
If he doesn't get this shot, I reckon his dad, he's dead, and looking down at him from heaven, will be very disappointed if he
And then
misses
the
this.
coach from the sideline, hey kid, just remember, if you miss this, your dad's gonna go to hell.
My ass is wet. Is that a problem?
Ah!
Not unless you fall over. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Ah! I'm gonna leave two ass prints when I sit up.
And that's good because
Two bloody skin patches.
Are you?
Oh,
do you
no.
not have skin on your ass now, sir?
that is correct.
Yes, please take me to the hospital.
I need big bandages
Flash
for my
forward.
very sore ass.
Flash forward, assless Coach Jackson. I both the whole meat of my cheeks is left behind. I got a concave ass now. I will not be sitting for the remainder of
We like
this.
to call him Jackson No Seat.
I gotta stand.
I like the idea of like going down to the ice rink and rather than like looking at the goals and reminiscing about missing, just looking at the two patches of ass still on the rink.
Still get two red stains.
Yeah.
That's where my ass last was. Last time I saw my ass was right there, kids. Everybody's ass dry. You can have a dry ass before you get in the rink, okay?
You
What?
won't believe
I-
it's a freak accident. It can happen.
You see
it
how my-
happens at least once every 20 years.
See how my ass goes in instead of out?
Yeah.
That's what'll happen to you, okay? Dry your freaking cheeks.
The idea of like the kids, because in the Mighty Ducks, the kids find like a newspaper clipping on a wall,
Yeah.
like in Hans's shop, where it's like,
Coach, little
There's like-
boy Bombay cooked it.
yeah, Hawks lose, Bombay to blame.
Yeah.
It's also funny because he takes a penalty at the end of the third
Yeah.
period and then goes into
Yeah,
overtime.
they lose it in overtime. He had the game on the stick. He could have won
Yeah.
it. He blames himself. He shouldn't, but he does.
No, but yeah, there's still
Also, like again, the coach sucks.
yeah, Coach Riley's
Riley, he's been teaching Pee Wee hockey
for
Yeah.
20 years.
20 years, and presumably before that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this in the scenario the kids go into
Anyway.
Han's store and they see
Yeah.
Hawks lose game, Jackson loses ass?
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
Is this you, coach? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk
obviously.
about it.
Yeah, I
I mean,
what do you? Yes, I don't have
yes.
an ass of the kid. What
Come
are
on.
you talking about? Are you dumb?
Who do you think? What are you talking? Come on.
What
now.
other
You used to play for the
arseless
Hawks? Fuck you.
kids? I lost my fucking ass cheeks. Don't come for me.
I wasn't playing for the Hawks. I was in the crowd.
I was sitting in a
don't
puddle
know
eating
what
a
the-
hot dog.
I was playing for no one. Okay, that was like the most fucked up thing that ever happened to me.
My dad died weeks ago.
Weeks ago, and I was just trying to eat a hot dog and enjoy a fucking hockey game, and they made me come and hit the penalty, and then I fell on my ass and lost the meat of my cheeks. Kids, what are you doing bringing it in my face? Hawks, Ducks, it doesn't matter. Just be thankful you got ass cheeks.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got a game to win.
game winner, whatever.
God damn it, kids.
So I think it's coaching the District 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would I do a better job, or would we do a better job than coaching?
Well, it's
I
tricky.
don't know. I would care enough.
Yeah, that is tricky.
Well, that's his thing at the start, is he doesn't give a shit.
but I don't think Zammit will ever give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I might be more of like, because again, Coach Bombay learns to be. It's not just about winning.
Yeah.
It's about having fun. But I think I would be there, and I would stay there. Of like, let's have fun with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just don't think they would ever learn the lesson that you got to try and win as well.
Would you get them new uniforms or anything?
I would be like, well, yeah.
Oh,
'Cause,
that's
like
good.
that's the kind of thing. Like, okay, first off, I wouldn't necessarily drive my limousine or get the driver to drive limousine onto the ice. I would be like, hey, Mr. Limo driver, don't drive onto the ice. I'm scared of drowning.
What
Yeah.
if we fall in?
And
Yeah,
then it
that's-
refreezes, and then
Oh, my
we're
Lord.
frozen in a limousine.
I don't want
And then
that.
in 10,000 years, they throw us out, and all of our relatives are dead, but they have the science, so we stayed alive.
And we're the fanciest guys in the future. Holy shit. Who are these guys?
Mr. Limo driver, you've convinced me.
But then-
onto the ice.
And then I still have 499 hours of community service to hold
okay.
up.
Okay, Mr. Limo driver, you haven't convinced me. Don't go on to the
And then
ice.
after that, I don't know how community service works anymore, and I've got a fancy suit, but no one knows what's going on and
we
won't
have-
tell me where anything is.
It's like instead of the three of us doing it together, we've got diverging timelines. Me, arseless, Zammit doing the future Mighty Ducks, an unfrozen caveman in the year 4040. Hockey's played in space now. Old
How do
man.
I get into space? You gotta tell me these things.
Right.
Okay. And
Like I'm just in charge
Do
of
we-
like normal.
do we drive to space?
Drive to space? What are you, fucked?
I was frozen.
You know, it's to me.
No.
Nobody's gone through what I've been through.
Is it a flying sitch? Okay.
A flying sit.
Yeah, just wondering if we fly up to
No.
space. No. What do we?
How do we get?
We don't walk.
We take a boat, fuckhead.
a boat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a boat to
Now,
space.
You eat this pill and take
Yeah.
a boat.
Now, boat. Those are like a vehicle on water. Yeah.
What the hell is
Oh
water?
my god.
Okay. Wait,
when are you
hang on.
from? 1992? Sounds fucked.
1990
wait.
fucked in the head.
Can we circle back to you asked me what water was?
Eat your pill.
Like, get in a boat, go to space, train that team.
Okay,
The
I'll take.
Hawks have won for the last 3,000 years.
Okay, quick question. What is a boat?
I don't know how to explain it
I
to you.
know,
It's the
yeah,
most
yeah,
obvious thing in the world.
You know, fucking paddles, rowboat, huh?
So
when
it
you
is-
take the pill, you'll understand.
So it is the thing on water.
In my mind, the pill is as big as your palm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can swallow this. Swallow it? I hate the future quite a bit.
Is it a suppository?
No.
I hope that no one
It
else.
goes in your eye, idiot.
I hope that no one else ever gets unfrozen. Talking to you has wrecked my entire life.
Ow!
Shoving.
You're doing it wrong. If you do it right, it doesn't hurt.
What do you mean?
Everyone's
Please help
so
me.
rude to you in the
Please
future.
help me.
No one's kind.
Yeah, so no, I wouldn't drive onto the ice.
That's
Yeah.
probably smart. You don't want to
Yes,
go to the
yes,
future.
and then it'd
Be
be
the
like,
fanciest man in 4040.
Yeah.
they'd be like, all right, well, let's see let's do some drills. Let's see how you're performing. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
dog shit. Okay, and all right, well, where's your uniform? Okay, dog shit. Oh boy, we've
Ooh.
got some. Okay, who wants to be here first?
Oh, that's a good idea. Cut
Yeah.
down the team.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, first off, like, okay, what do we all want to get out of this?
Oh, yeah.
Because look, I'm here for the next 5,000 hours or whatever I need to do.
500.
500 hours
Yeah.
or whatever I need to do.
Which actually isn't No, that's actually quite
decent.
a
That's
bit.
a lot of community service. Wow.
So I guess he was drunk
It's a
driving.
full-time job, right?
Yeah.
That he basically does for coaching the whole.
Absolutely.
What's 20 days? 20.88 days.
He
of
does all this in 20 days? Christ, this movie rules.
No. That's if it was 24 hours.
Okay.
So 500 divided by
So it's 4 hours a day, right?
Yeah,
They're doing it after school.
Yeah.
106. Yeah, so it's a third of the year.
Okay.
That's
okay.
decent.
All right. Yeah.
So
the
8
first-
hours a day
Yeah.
for 167 days.
I wouldn't even be 8 hours before that.
Yeah,
4 hours,
yeah.
right? Because after school.
Yeah.
So yeah, double that.
Unless you're
the whole year.
having the kids until like
No,
midnight.
but he does have. He goes to the school a couple of times.
Yeah. It's not a school hockey team.
that's
It's
true.
an
Extracurricular.
It's
I
after
see.
school, right? So okay, so first off, yeah, it'd be like, okay, well, what is you find out what everyone needs to do. And I get one of the biggest problems is that well, first off, they have the shittest equipment.
Yeah.
And also our goalie is afraid of getting hit by a puck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we need to address both of these. So the first off is like, all right, well, we need to get you guys some gear.
Yeah.
And so look, Coach Bombay, very smart. He goes to like Duckworth, lawyer, and he's like, we need money, and he gets that kind of sponsorship. I would have been like sausage sizzle.
Oh, okay.
Community
on the
sausage sizzle, I
ice,
guess.
fall in the ice at the barbecue.
And
Become the only man in the future with the sausage.
why does this keep happening? I just wanted to help. Why do I keep getting a pill in my eye? And I'm being yelled at to get into a boat. And I ask what a boat is. And they can't tell me. They say, what do you mean? I ask, is it the one that goes on the water? They look confused and disgusted. They yell at me further. And I say, what are you talking about? Okay, I'll just get on the boat. Which one's that? And they describe a rowboat. They say the one with the paddles. Like it's meant to be.
right.
And do they have a different word for water? I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
They seem really hungry off being defrosted.
They want me to stay in the ice.
I don't understand.
I'll go
but
back in the ice if that's what they want. It's better than this.
The Hawks apparently won for the last like 2,000, 3,000 years or whatever the fuck we are.
That's
It's fucked up that they keep records that long. Anyway, they still kept records that I can't do an extra 499 hours of community service. I would have thought that would have been wiped out like at least 100 years ago, maybe.
Surely I'm technically dead at this point.
But no.
No.
He stormed me out and they were like, go, Bombay. And I went, yeah, you've got hours to do. And what? Take this pill, coach the Ducks.
Give us your sausage. It needs to be studied.
I'm like, we were the Ducks.
How
What
did you
is this?
contain meat like this?
You get
What's
the-
this? What's it made of?
Why do you have this?
You
Is
get-
it a weapon?
No, it's a sausage. It's got meat. It's like ground meat, minced meat that you put with
Meat
like
comes
the
in cubes, you idiot.
Yeah, like you.
I've never seen tube meat before.
So you get like
I'm
a
deeply
mince,
suspicious
You get
of
a
it.
mincer and you put the meat in, and you add fat to that, like the fat of the animal. You know the animal, like usually pork, like a pig.
What is the casing of this tube of meat?
Sometimes it's intestine.
Goodbye,
pig.
the only sausage in the world.
Why would you?
They forgot sausage technology.
Yeah,
That's really
they
cool.
did. But they remembered the word for sausage.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but forgot water.
I just don't think, in my mind, water was no longer relevant. You know, there was no water left.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's a grim future.
It is a grim.
Yeah, so make sure you don't have that sausage chisel on the
I
ice.
would
Yeah, yeah,
never. Yeah. So
Well,
was
I suppose you could get
fundraising, right?
You could fundraise enough money for maybe not the best uniform,
No.
but
Yeah.
like one
And
that
also, I'm
tick
good
the
friends
boxes.
with Hans.
Yeah?
Or Hans. The guy.
Han Solo.
The
Yeah.
guy who runs
Schumacher.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker, Leia.
Yeah, okay,
You're
cool.
friends with all of them.
In a way, if
friends
you
of mine.
really like a movie,
I
you're
guess
sort of
they,
friends with the characters.
Yeah, I guess that's like that's the appeal of that 90s television show Friends, actually, because
Yeah.
you watch enough of it and it feels
Yeah.
like the friends in Friends are your friends.
But like
Yeah.
you're not part of any conversation.
Yeah,
you're
just
sort of a
watching them.
horrible
It's,
ghost at the feast.
Some kind of like a parasocial
Yeah,
relationship.
ghoulishly
where
watching them
you
live
watch
their lives.
People like they entertain you, and
You
you're like
yearn to be even Gunther.
just to have a little bit of taste of the little morsel of that friendship.
That would would be the dream.
Watching them from the Central Perk being like, oh, drink up, my good friends.
One day I will kill one of you and take your skin.
Probably,
and I will
probably,
be Joey.
Yeah. Probably Ross, because I reckon I could fit inside that.
No, Ross
skin
is
suit.
huge,
Yeah,
dude.
Ross is a big man.
No, if I stole Ross's skin, I'd be loose in there.
It would be.
It would be obvious I wasn't
You'd
Ross.
be like a snake in a bag.
Yeah. And then the problem there is you'd be Ross.
Yeah, that's true.
That
the
sucks.
worst of the friends. Yeah.
Rachel.
Hey, everybody, I'm Ross.
I love Ross. I've got a key.
I like dinosaurs and fucking my students.
Yeah, I kissed my cousin.
Could you be any looser in your skin, Ross? Could you be any more like a snake in a bag?
Oh, Chandler.
Chandler, that's a classic Chandler bit. I think I'm nailing it. I don't think they realize.
Yes, Ross. We all know you like
I
to fuck
love
your students.
seeing
I love
my
that.
friends.
Anyways, so I being friends with hands, I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, look, hey, can you donate some
Smart.
stuff for that? And like, yes, that way I probably wouldn't be indebted to Duck.
Yeah.
I guess we're not called ducks.
No. You called the Hans.
District 5s?
No, District 5, but we're playing the Hawks.
What's a hawk's worst enemy?
Yeah,
Snake. Gun?
The mighty guns.
I was like, well, yeah, what takes on a hawk? I was gonna
Well,
say,
sometimes
mongoose?
poachers.
What's the enemy of a hawk?
Well,
It's like,
Global warming.
what?
plane engines.
Plane engines.
The
Oh.
mighty plane engines.
Although if there's enough birds, sometimes they win.
that's true.
Hawks often get attacked and can be eaten by hawks that are larger. Eagles, owls, raccoons,
The
foxes, and
the
snakes.
mighty larger
larger hawks. Now, I like the idea of calling us the snakes.
Yeah.
Good. Snakes, foxes, or raccoons, all great. But the first one was a larger hawk. And my research is that.
On the psychological front, I think that's great. Because the hawks, they, by virtue of you being the larger hawks, are the smaller hawks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got we've got the hawks and district larger hawks.
It's a
I'm
good
keeping district. It sounds cool.
district larger hawk.
Yeah.
And then it's funny for the kids to be like, fuck you used to play for the Hawks. You'll
No.
never be a larger hawk.
Well, if you redrew the lines, you would find that I would actually have been a district larger hawk.
Whoa.
I trust you now.
We respect you
I
now.
know you do. I know.
Charlie and Fulton were right this whole time.
Yeah. Also, I'm not trying to sleep with Charlie's mum. That's just
Okay.
I'm just not doing that.
That's fair.
I'd just be like, I
Charlie's
understand.
cut.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's
And,
doing a lot of this. Wish someone would fuck my mom.
Okay,
Mum
Charlie, I
needs a
am
good
your
going over.
I'm
Yeah.
your coach.
I don't care who does it, dude.
Okay, I've got two,
Someone's just gotta
okay,
get in.
Well, I've got two very handsome friends.
One who lacks an ass cheeks. He has an asshole.
Yeah. And the other, we have yet to hear their plan and what mystery happens to them. I think what Coach Bombay does for Goldberg is very good. He ties him up to the goals.
Yep.
And then he puts him in all the pads, and then they all just take pot shots at him.
Oh, that is
Because
good.
then he realizes that with
Doesn't
the new
hurt.
equipment, it doesn't actually
Doesn't
hurt. So he shouldn't
Ah.
fear the puck.
I think we do the same thing, but we just shoot him with BB guns.
Yeah.
We're like, this is the worst pain. A puck's like nothing compared to
What
this.
about if we just walk up to him and just start punching and kicking?
Okay, I feel we can't do that.
Yeah.
Well,
As
we can tell the
adults.
kids to, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also feels that maybe Goldberg won't trust us.
What if you get the kid? What about this? Okay, we set it up like this. What's the kid's name?
Goldberg?
Goldberg. We say, Goldberg, there's a gift for you out on the ice.
Yes.
He goes out on the ice, but we've also let like a moose or something. in the ice.
A moose will kill him.
Not if he's in the proper gear.
I'm just watching Goldberg get killed
Don't
by
get
a
up!
moose. I'm like, oh.
Don't get up. We
Oh,
learned
fuck.
this. Don't just stay dead, Goldberg.
Oh,
If you
boy.
attempt to get up, that moose will kick the shit out of you.
Oh,
I don't know how
no.
to get this moose out.
Oh, no. Goldberg's airborne.
Oh my god, he's slamming into the ice. Okay, I'm going to real jail. I don't think community service will get me out of this one. They're sending my ass to Sing Sing.
Yeah. So I guess we got to get him over the fear of getting hit by a hockey puck.
Okay.
A moose, not a
moose.
good idea.
A
Fair
moose,
enough.
Maybe not the best idea, but we'll put that in the maybe.
Table that, pin in it.
Yeah.
Put a pin in that. I still think it's maybe because again he's not afraid of mooses.
yeah.
He's afraid of hockey pucks.
Well, I was thinking of giving him a worse pain so that the hockey puck
but then he
pain-
doesn't know that though.
Well,
Then he's just scared.
Yeah,
You make his problem worse.
He hasn't been hit by a hockey puck.
Okay,
He doesn't know that like a hockey because he might think, "Wow, hey, that moose that kicked me in the head was very bad. Wow,
hockey puck will be worse."
Hockey puck surely will be worse."
It'll be better.
He
It'll
don't
hurt
know.
less. I hate you, Goldberg. I'm going to get a moose for you, and this is how you repay me?
Yeah, harder was getting a moose into a rink.
And then getting it out of the
Oh,
rink?
my God.
Do you know how many times I got kicked in the head?
6,
Like
7.
20, dude. I'm in real trouble.
This is very painful.
Yeah.
So I guess we got to keep teaching him. So any kind of
It's
any
funny
of these
that they
would be great.
Yeah.
It is funny that they do teach him not to fear the park, since a kid and his team gets concussed from a park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They dents his helmet. Full on almost kills the
That's
kid.
so scary. Yeah.
He's an annoying kid though, so
Yeah,
good.
fair enough.
I'm
Okay.
also cut. Yeah, I was cutting Averman.
Yeah.
What
I
could-
assumed Averman was gone.
He's
from the
gone day
beginning.
one.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We don't need
the
that
moment he's like swing batter. I'm like Averman. You're cut. Yeah, I'm so sorry, dude, but this here is this ain't working.
Yeah.
for
You're
any of
annoying,
us.
Averman.
I think it's Mighty Ducks 2.
Goodbye.
He becomes a cowboy. Or is
Yeah.
it a different guy?
I think that's a different guy, maybe. I don't
Okay.
know, but no,
Because
yeah,
he does nothing in
someone,
this movie.
Yeah, someone gets lassoed
Yeah.
in D2, but I don't know if it was Averman that does it. Either way, I don't know that in the future.
Yeah.
He getting cut.
Yeah.
Are you recruiting Fulton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that, like, I get, we're driving around and then, like, a hockey puck just goes through our window. We're like, holy shit, what the hell
serendipity.
happened
I think
here?
someone's trying to send me a message.
Yeah. I look out, and if it is Fulton,
mob has come
and
for
it'd be like, oh, did you do that? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, so the rumor is that you can't play hockey.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And he has an awesome line when
Yeah.
Bombay asked him
Yeah.
that. He said, he says something along the lines of, a lot of people talking doesn't mean doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so I'm like, so what do you need? I just got to learn. I got to teach this kid how to skate.
Yeah, okay.
That's easy. I'm not sending him through a
shopping
crowded
mall?
shopping mall.
Okay. Well, how would you teach him to skate?
At an ice rink.
At an ice rink,
Oh, yeah, that
maybe,
makes sense.
or again because he uses rollerblades.
Yeah.
Rollerblade like on this, in a controlled environment where he can't knock over a little old lady.
Yeah.
Into
or,
a fountain.
Into a fountain, or first off, he just as he's on his own, he just goes downstairs, which seems dangerous.
He does
On
it
skates.
accidentally.
He does accidentally,
Okay.
yes, but there's still he's in a situation, environment where that is a chance that it could happen, and it does.
Yeah, okay.
So I wouldn't be doing that.
No,
Again,
that's fair.
Controlled environment.
Just
Although,
teach
did he
him
learn to
environment.
skate better because he did that?
Maybe you got to push him
Maybe.
down heaps of stairs.
I
I don't know.
don't know.
I'm not an expert.
Look, I'm not an expert either.
I don't
but
know how many times
feel-
it's good to push a kid downstairs
I-
before
Yeah.
they learn how to play
I
hockey.
think 0.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Controversial opinion.
Yeah, that actually. I'm
Yeah.
distancing
And also-
myself from that one.
Yeah. Also, again, I'm doing community service, and I feel if they're like, so
It's
you
true.
instructed a child to skate on rollerblades
Yeah.
downstairs, and I went,
Yeah, big time.
yes,
You know it. and I do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in fact, I'm gonna.
yeah.
Because I don't think I've
Sorry,
found
I've gone deaf.
Yeah, sorry,
I've gone deaf for some reason.
I cannot speak English. Where are my ears? Ugh.
Anyway,
I've lost them in a terrible accident.
I'm gonna have to go find a new lawyer for you to defend you in the I didn't push kids down the stairs.
I don't know what's
Goodbye,
going
goodbye.
on. Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Would you
Yeah.
get figure skaters?
I think that's a great idea.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that's sort of like in a similar vein that would be good to recruit.
Yeah, and also
know.
again, wouldn't cheat game 2.
Yeah.
because I don't think I'd care enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also,
And,
teaching kids how to cheat is weird and hard to
Yeah.
do.
I sort of feel like
Weird
if-
as in like it just feels like a strange step, not
Yeah.
as in like weird as in like whoa, kids cheating's wrong. They're gonna cheat by themselves
Yeah,
anyway.
Oh yeah, I
absolutely.
just if I see one of them cheating and they look at me for approval, I just do like a
yeah, that's fair.
it's like a little short head nod and be like,
Well,
head
would
shake,
you?
like, don't-
Could you just run the clock on this community service? Too?
Yeah, I reckon I could run the clock pretty
Just be like,
easily.
whatever, kids.
But again, I think there was that empathy you'd feel
Oh, yeah.
because like they go look, they're here
They
for a
suck.
reason.
Yeah.
They want to play hockey and they do seem to like hockey and they're good friends with each other.
Yeah.
Except for Averman, you cut.
Yeah.
And it does suck that they don't have the right equipment. They don't
Yeah.
have the right,
Yeah, okay.
uniform and that kind of stuff. So I'm like,
Look after 'em
Look
enough.
after them,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to teach them that winning is everything. Which
Yeah.
is what I don't need to learn that
No.
lesson. I'm a podcaster. I learned that lesson.
Yeah.
We know it, or we wouldn't be here.
Podium
now.
finish doesn't mean shit. You can come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even we're bronze. No.
No, buddy.
Medals are heavy.
Yeah.
I'd rather return to my country of origin disgrace.
Yeah.
I
but
got the shot put, I spun around, I just kept spinning.
Yeah.
I fell over, donked myself in the head.
Pants fell down, ass out.
Yeah.
Went to stand up, fell over again, ass torn off.
stuck to the ground somehow.
Yeah. I fell on a pair of upside down cleats. my shoes slipped off, flipped upside down. Then I landed on it and got dots, red dots in my ass cheeks that just bleed. And I'm like, I don't actually know if I can be blamed for this.
So I don't think I'd care enough about I just would not care enough about Pee Wee hockey to cheat kids.
Yeah,
So
of course.
already I'm on a better footing than I
Yeah.
Coach Bombay here, and I guess it would just the same kind of beats to be like, all right, well, we've got better uniforms, and let's teach some other things. I don't necessarily know how to play hockey that well.
Yeah.
Coach Bombay does I probably research how to play hockey and hockey tips and tricks in terms of other. I would go maybe speak to some of my friends. I'm like, hey, you've played hockey. What did you
Hans,
do? Hans, you know hockey. I don't.
You teach these freaking kids.
I'd be like, well, what techniques?
I'll
did
work
you
in your
learn?
shop. You sign up my community service. You teach the kids.
Do a sort of parent, not a parent trap, a Freaky Friday.
That's not a bad idea, just to kind of offload it to him. But getting some advice to be like, okay, yeah. And presumably you did, unless, got called from the stands.
Yeah.
You had lessons in Pee Wee hockey that you could,
circumstances.
learn from. Because, he does the whole egg thing where he, passes, an egg to each other.
Smart.
Which I'm assuming he learned, he got taught that. So I kinda
Soft
just,
hands.
yeah, I kind of just, run through that. He does, other things, where they're, throwing a gridiron ball to each other to teach them passing and teamwork and all that
That's
kind of
good
thing.
stuff.
And so, not knowing a whole lot about hockey, I think it kind of will work in our benefit here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess, look, when it comes down to it, if you were coaching a 11-year-old team of any sport,
Yeah.
even if you don't know how to play the sport, you'd be able to figure out training drills pretty
Oh,
easily.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
And again, it'd be let's have fun, focus on fun.
Yeah.
Because I don't care that the shot that I missed when I was 11.
You've probably forgotten it happened.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that was the year my dad died, and I was sad.
You remember your dad dying, but maybe
Yeah.
not the show. You find
Well,
that.
yeah, look, Coach Bombay kind of he marries
Okay,
those two
fair
scenarios because one, I guess, traumatic that his dad passed away, and two, his asshole coach was like, "It's your fault that you missed this, and your dad is dead."
It's funny to imagine you who
A
doesn't
boy
care.
with an alive dad would have made that shot.
Yeah,
An alive dad does help a boy.
Oh, yeah.
And again, I think Coach rather is if you get this shot, your dad's gonna be proud. So really, that coach is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable in myself to be right. I am gonna coach these, Pee Wee kids, and I'm gonna. You're still here?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You would be. Would you even make fun of him, or would you just be like,
I would
"That's
make fun of
that's
him.
depressing"?
I would.
Yeah, no, you make fun of him with comments like that.
Yeah, be like,
Oh, dude, you're still the coach of a Pee Wee hockey team. That's depressing.
I don't know. I'd be like, what? Yeah.
"That's depressing, dude. Your life makes me sad."
Yeah.
I don't think.
So I missed that shot when I was 11, apparently. I don't remember it. I went on to be a lawyer.
I'm a
Yeah,
lawyer right now.
You missed the shot of life. Fuck.
You can't go back now, dude. You realize that. This is it.
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
even
yeah,
like
yeah,
what
yeah,
you
yeah,
do?
yeah. You
I
were
was
like-
11 and you coached me, and now I'm 30.
And how
I'm
long were you
coaching.
doing it before you coached
Yeah, like
me?
you,
This
you
is
looked,
all your life's
you looked
been.
Like, what was it, 40 or something? At least, are you nearing your
Dude.
70s now?
Dude,
so sad.
should have just fucking gone and worked in a factory or something.
Yeah.
I lost both arse cheeks on the ice, and this is more embarrassing.
Yeah. I don't think I would just be more of a. I think he would understand.
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, oh, you're still here. I would foot in mouth disease here
Yeah.
because I'd be like, oh, I said something embarrassing.
Yeah,
I
true,
didn't
true.
mean to because I would be like in my head. Oh my God, he's still
Yeah, he
here.
still is.
How the hell is he
Oh,
still
dude.
teaching Pee Wee hockey? And how is he not dead, I think? Whoa, what happened to this man's life that we
Yeah.
are now? I had to be here because I was drink driving. Is he here by choice? What did he do?
What went
30,
wrong?
40 years
What if-
ago for him. Is it like multiple year community service? Is he fucking drunk?
Yeah.
Why is he teaching?
Yeah, there's
I
a
would be worried about that
Me
man.
too.
And I'd be just like,
I think
How
I would be
are
like
you?
my because obviously my first assumption would be that maybe this is not something he does full time. So I would
Yeah.
be like, so what
Yeah.
do you do? And he'd be like, I teach Pee Wee hockey, and I'd be like,
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's
there are rules.
That's really
I
cool.
go, oh,
So
that's
Actually,
made
that
me
sucks.
sad.
yeah, like, oh yeah, and so when they're in, is it part of a school? Are
Yeah.
you like
do you work for the
are
school?
you
Like a
school
gym
coach?
teacher, basically?
No, just
Do you have a wife? Husband?
That's an
Kids?
awesome question to
Anyone?
ask someone. Hey, nice.
You
Do you have a
met-
wife?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Child?
there'd be a lot of like quick glances to his his hand
Yeah.
to see if he's wearing a ring to be like, sure.
How's your life? Are you happy, dude?
You doing?
If you're happy, good for you, but
Yeah, you.
I think it's the Coach Riley situation is very much like if you're happy, you shouldn't be situation.
Yeah, but you doing okay? So just so during the school day, you just
hang out.
hang out at the rink.
Yeah, that's awesome. actually.
Yeah.
I think in that situation, it's almost good to lose, just to be like, I don't care.
Yeah, you need this way
yeah,
more
to be
than
honest,
me.
it might come to that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, kids, let's have fun. They need this.
I
more.
just met the saddest man, kids.
Hey, kids,
Look.
we need to win. Like more than anything this week, their coach makes me so sad, and I'm hoping if we beat him, he quits and he's free now.
This is the service we're doing to him.
Oh, that is a good
Don't
point.
go too hard; he might kill himself.
You gotta just be. We're really.
Like you got to toe that line. Let's be good.
Yeah.
And so then if we win, it's like a formidable opponent.
Yeah.
But like.
But he sort of got a
And so
victory
again,
over us.
I know you look. We haven't trained well, and you're going to wipe the floor with us. And they're going to gloat, and just pretend like we're cut, and this isn't sad.
Yeah. It's a kind thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, dog.
Right, damn it.
Rat apple. Get Averman back. Get Averman back. He can make some scathing, annoying commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
We lost. Oh well.
Averman, you
Okay.
got something quippy to say, right?
Oh, gee, the Hawks, I guess, had their wings trimmed today here at the rink. And Charlie, what a shot!
Fuck, I hate this kid.
You're cut again, Averman.
I know I shouldn't.
Yes,
I know
sir.
God, I know I shouldn't say it out loud, but God, I hate this kid. Kid, you suck. You're the worst. That was a mistake. And you play for the Hawks. Hey, Riley.
You want this guy?
Hey, new coach, it's me, Averman, and
He's your fucking problem now.
you might need a new player, huh?
No, wait, if he takes Averman, that might push him over. Averman, you're back on the team.
Hey!
And you're cut.
Gee, coach, that's not the first time I've heard that today, eh?
You won't be
well, I know.
the
I know. It's like the second. I know.
Yeah.
I'm here too.
But yeah, I guess, like, my
Yeah.
way of just dealing with the situation is, like, I would not be ashamed of a game I lost when I was 11.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't
I
think
would-
anyone is
yeah.
or should be.
I would be talking so much shit about Coach Riley behind his back.
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Poison
would
the kids against
It would
them,
be
yeah.
awesome. It would be so awesome. If I saw someone that coached me when I was 11 coaching against me when I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's it.
Like,
It's cool as hell.
again, and you're coaching an 11-year-old team, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of a crime you did.
Yeah. Drink driving's
Like,
way more
you're-
awesome than being passionate about something.
You're coaching this team as a punishment. He's
Yeah.
there by choice.
I used to be a lawyer.
I think
Yeah.
you're just like, it's like when you go to a high school reunion, you know?
Yeah.
You're just like,
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
dude. Like,
How you doing? Real estate.
oh, cool.
Cool.
You don't really care. You know, like that's the greatest victory over Riley is the fact that his life has become pretty insignificant to you in your 30s.
Yeah.
He might as you don't think about him, but you get the impression he thinks about you all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
And he does.
Yeah, that's
Because
sad.
he sees the
The flag,
flags.
yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
that one's not a winner. It's a loser. It's
Runner-up.
a silver loser medal. That's
Oh,
what that is.
yeah. Oh,
And
damn,
he's like, I've asked them to take that down every time.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
means that he doesn't even have power to take it down. That's even funnier.
Oh man, that's so sad.
Unless he was making a joke or a jab
Yeah,
at
which
you.
he
could have
maybe.
been.
He could have been. I don't know, but I like to assume that it's not.
But I don't even think I would be upset with him or depressed by him. I would just be. It would be like meeting a stranger.
Like water off a.
Oh yeah,
Duck's
off a
back?
duck's back.
I
Water
would-
off a bigger hawk's back.
I would try really hard to get him to Gattaca himself. Maybe if you take that flag into a furnace, it'll turn gold and turn runner-up into premiership while you set yourself on fire, Coach Riley. I'm trying to help you. You'll be free then.
This is good for you. I'll go stoke the fires.
This is gonna free you. It sounds like it'll kill me. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes, but it's what you need.
I think it's what you should need.
Look in a mirror. Think about what you've done. Nothing. You've wasted your whole life.
Could you do something where you like you see the Coach Riley, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I feel bad. Is there like somewhat like a service you can get to like I was gonna say like a therapist, but like a life coach, but like a sneaky life coach to
So
be on
it's
this
kind of like he doesn't
yeah,
realize.
he doesn't realize what's going on, but some like a chance meeting so that we can kind of be like, please help this old man.
I guess I might-
His life
You
sucks.
need to hire for that. It sounds like you need to hire Nathan Fielder.
yeah.
I guess I think go up to him and be like, "Do you want to grab like lunch or something,
lunch,
man?"
coffee, beer, or drink or something?
like,
Well, that's
I don't
much
know.
nicer than my option. Do you want to go set yourself on fire?
Hey, Coach Fry, you ever seen a beautiful film called Gotta
Gotta
Go?
go. You want to
No.
gotta
So
get
you
yourself.
see, Jerome,
Born to be a winner.
always to be winning.
Yeah.
And winning was everything in his life. He got silver on a swim competition, and it cut him because he was destined, designed to win, and very, very sad. But at the end, he puts that silver medal on, and well, he hops into a furnace, on fire, like fire,
Yeah.
and you know the color of fire, right?
But
is
it reflects in
gold.
silver, I mean,
yeah. And so symbolically,
He killed
becomes a
himself
winner.
and became number one. And Coach Riley, I think it's time for you to do the same thing.
Coach Riley goes to your parole officer and is like, "Hey, I don't know if this affects him, but he's telling me to kill myself."
Hey,
Whoa,
Coach
whoa, whoa,
Riley,
whoa.
thank you so much for coming to me. Unfortunately, I do not have any ears. I did not hear what you
don't
said.
speak English.
I can't hear a word you
I'm
say.
also
Sorry.
blind too. Where am I?
Temporarily gone deaf and blind, and I speak only Spanish.
Unfortunately, so I don't know what you're saying,
Yeah,
and I couldn't actually have ever said anything to you because I don't think you speak Spanish.
Yeah,
I'm-
I cannot speak English,
Yeah.
good sirs. Goodbye.
And I never learned sign language.
I'm gonna go sign off on parole now.
Okay, see you around. Whatever. I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Bye. I say in Spanish. Yeah.
Hola. I think.
Oh, that's me talking English, right? Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
know
me
what's
trying
going
to
on.
speak your language. 'cause
Parole
I
officer
can't.
looking at this up being like, "Well, somebody did make a complaint, but I know my client only speaks Spanish." As he's told me, so it can't be true.
Can you, Mr. Riley, so can you speak Spanish?
No, but he was clearly speaking. Well, I mean, he told me he spoke Spanish.
No.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
How old are you, Mr. Riley? Are you having a bit of a senior moment?
I'm only like 40.
40. You're a looking
Yeah.
40.
You were 40 when you coached Bombay, I think.
Oh no,
Are you sure you're 40?
that's
How old are you, sir? So you say 40.
I think he's getting put. Yeah, he's getting
Yeah.
put in a home. That's sad.
So yeah.
furnace.
Huh? I'm deaf to what you say. I've got a selective deafness for my clients.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Didn't you just hear him?
Hear who?
Hear what?
It's just you and I in the room.
I have selective blindness too.
I have selective seeing.
I love our parole officer.
Yeah, they're really
Slash
on,
lawyer.
they're on your side. They
really
are
are.
dangerously on your side. Well, I think we coached the Mighty Ducks to
Yeah,
victory.
yeah.
We won, and even if we didn't get the actual victory, we got
It
the
doesn't
moral
matter.
victory.
We
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
we're doing better than
It just doesn't matter. It's Pee Wee hockey.
It really
Yeah.
shouldn't matter.
It's the most meaningless thing in the world.
I think
you know?
realistically, I'm told I need to do 500 hours of community service. I just go get a job at like a hot dog shop or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
What do you think community service is?
Retail job.
I'll do a hot dog shop. You'll pick up trash on the side of the road. Maybe you'll work at an old folks home.
No, I'm going to sell hot dogs.
I'm gonna be
I've
one of
made
those-
my decision.
Yeah. I thank you. 500 hours. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna work at a hot dog shop.
They track you down at a hot dog shop and the cops just tackle you. What the hell is happening? I'm doing what you asked me to.
Aren't I? Come on.
Absolutely not.
Not only are you not doing what we asked you, you're not doing what your boss asked you to do.
I don't know what you think is going on.
Did you want to?
Well, was this or Coach Pee Wee hockey?
So I
That
chose.
wasn't the deal.
No, it was Coach Pee Wee hockey or maybe jail time.
Somebody said hot dog shop.
I'm pretty sure hot dog shop was the option.
That was brought up by someone.
Yeah, I forgot. They
Handsome
sounded
and clever
smart
G.
though.
Yeah, some smart guy
Anyway,
said I could do
Relish
this.
or no?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the relish.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
smart.
I'll
That is
sign
smart.
you off. How long have you been working? 500 hours?
Yeah, nice.
So that it is our
sounds better.
parole officer. Hey, I didn't see you here.
No, he is. Am I right? Yeah.
As he leaves, you're like, I don't think that guy's very good at his job.
Oh, he's the
very
best
good.
in the
He's the
world.
best. It's hard to tell.
Either way, I'm coming on aces.
I'm coming up hot dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Well,
happy.
on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been
And
Jackson.
I've also been Joe.
And this has been plumbing the Death Star, and we've been a better coach than Coach Bombay.
Absolutely.
Damn right we have.
Big time.
Oh
Yeah.
At least better, just people than
And-
Coach Riley.
Listeners, if you find yourself in a spot of bother, try and find a parole officer with selective deafness and
And
blindness.
seeing. That's what you want. That's really, that'll sort you out.
Useful.
Stay safe.